that the Lord can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or imagine, according to His mighty power within us. It is for this reason that I bow. There it was confirmed that this is a year of victory and breakthrough for things that have held you back for a long time. I've been working on 3 goals since the beginning of the year. One was to learn guitar. The other is to work out 4 times a week consistently. Put $10 away in every day into a can for traveling. I've been working on all 3 of those since the 1st. It's now the 12th. I have to admit, even though I'm active, I tend to do a lot of activity and then be stagnant for a day or 2 or 3 afterwards. So I didn't think that working out 4 times a week would be a huge change, but I'm actually finding that it is pushing me. This is a goal that definitely is harder to reach for than I thought. Before I started acting on all these goals, I was like, man, I have nothing to do. I feel like I'm wasting my time. And now that I'm working on all 3, and plus now the food for the Daniel Fast, feeling a little overwhelmed. I mean, not that I don't have time, because I have tons of time. It's just that it's different to do things consistently. Pushing back that spirit of unbelief and saying, you know what, this is a promise that I feel has not come to pass in my life yet, and I really feel that God has someone for me. As impossible as it feels, I feel like that He's out there. So I'm praying into that. Okay, so hi, it's July the 23rd, 2017, in my breakthrough year. I've just had a really kind of nutty, weird couple of days. I don't really quite understand how this happens, but it seems like every time I restrict my food this year, that I have some sort of a man encounter. And so the last 4 days I've had 3 different opportunities, which is so unusual, especially so close together. And weird thing is that I wasn't at all looking my best. I had a bandana on, I was in my work clothes. Both times I was looking my worst. The only thing that I've been doing different was that I started to listen to those love affirmations. That, and I feel like there's some kind of something broke through, because that doesn't just happen. Today is July the 28th, 2017. I had a crack in my shoulder, and something moved, and then I could feel it moving out of joint again, and it scared me enough to go and see the doctor. And it was kind of amazing how quickly I managed to go see him, and he recommended me to physiotherapy, and this time I decided to do it. And wow, talk about an eye-opening, disheartening experience. I just realized just how unhealthy that shoulder actually is, and how much work it needs, and that this is an injury that really has set me back. My flexibility is nowhere near where it should be in that arm. I've had a bit of a boyfriend in my life. He's not somebody that I plan on keeping around, and I've told him that. but he's been stretching me and taking me through some healing again, not really with his knowledge, but one of the number one things that has come up to me, that has been made apparent to me through the experience, is that I really am a gift, and that there's a playfulness that I have that he's gonna absolutely adore. So that's cool. It's a sign of healing, and that the Lord is taking me past some of these walls and barriers and things. It was a new level of freedom for me, and also a new insight into who I am. I like who he is on the inside, you know? He's so compassionate and giving. Like, I haven't really experienced that kind of vibe from a man that I've been kind of like into, like who's actually like in touch with his emotions and not afraid to show it. Like, he's so nurturing, because like I can't quite figure it out. I guess I'm still healing, hey? I don't even get why I'm so freaking emotional. Second time that I have restricted my eating, the Lord has brought a guy into the picture to bring healing to different areas of my life. Last week I had 3.5 workouts. I was half a workout short of my goal, and right now I am again just one workout short of my goal. But it's hard because the trails have all been closed down because of all the smoke. This is not as a normal summer here. This is the worst I've ever seen, ever. The fires. Bread free. This is rice wraps versus rice paper. Personally, I'm not really a big fan of these. They're okay, but they break really easy and they're not that great. I actually prefer this, even though I have issues with that too. I guess it's just getting used to it. Okay, so today is August the 1st, 2017. I went to Aquasizes this morning to work out. I have still been seeing the guy, although I am planning on breaking that off with him at some point this week. Have to just believe that, that the Lord has somebody better for me. I made millet flour pancakes today, and that was super good. And by the way, you might notice that I have what's a new rat to you, but to me he's actually my original rat. That's Fat Rat Pluto on my shoulder there. I am considering doing a painting for BC regarding the fires. Today it is really, really smoky out, so it's hard to kind of do anything else. I've literally just broken up with the boyfriend. It was actually harder than I thought. I got a little bit more attached than I had planned. But I am glad that I did it, because I knew beyond any shadow of a doubt that guy wasn't the one for me. And it wasn't going to be a long-term thing, so rather than continuing to get attached, it's just best to let it go. Clear day, a nice blue sky. Haven't seen this in weeks. It feels so good just to Breathe in the fresh air. Oh, thank you, Lord. We had some rain and the air has cleared, so it's just been such a wonderful Sunday. I'm about to go for a hike on the Mara Loop in the middle of the afternoon, the hottest part of the day, because he wanted to. So yeah, that's the deal. Alright, that's me. I sold my saddle, which means now that I have money to put towards taxes, so I no longer have to worry about that. I'll have my taxes covered for this coming year already about that. And then next month I'll have my car completely paid off, which is cool. So that'll mean that I'm going to be financially free from any kind of debt. So it's giving me an opportunity to save some cash, and it also means that I get to keep the money that I've been putting in the jar all year towards something fun. It's been a challenge to kind of keep up on it, but the reward is kind of cool. You appreciate when there's been smoke in the air for months on end, and tonight you can see the sunset. Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock, so I should have enough time, I'm hoping. Alright, bye. Yeah, definitely getting dark out here. I wasn't really planning on being out here quite this late, but that's okay. And that's how dark it is, so I almost made it. But I declare that I have the grace I need for today. I'm full of power, strength, and determination. Every bondage, every limitation is being broken off of me. But I know God is gone. I declare breakthroughs are coming in my life. And I will ask God for big things. I will ask God for big things. I will pray bold prayers and expect big and believe big. I will ask God to bring into pass those hidden dreams that are deep within my heart. If certain promises don't look like they will happen, I will not be intimidated and give up. I will pray with boldness, expecting. Here at Wells Gray, it's day 2. The sun is shining with that familiar orange tinge, which means there's quite a bit of smoke in the air. So that, I guess it's understandable that the trails are closed, but. And I will be in the right place at the right time. Staying in Wells Gray. It's actually been a really good trip considering that most of the trails are closed, but this one was open. It was a trail to Strickla Falls. We did canoeing, boating, got touched by the Lord and His presence, and we're leaving a day early just because we've run out of stuff to do. But all in all, it's been a good trip, and I've been thankful because I put on some weight when I went home to Edmonton there, and I think I've taking that off again now with this week off. So I saw a relationship that was just everything that I want in a husband and in a marriage is what was displayed to me yesterday all day long. It gives me hope that yes, it is possible to have a relationship like that, and I can believe for that. I think the Lord did that on purpose. So yeah.